Senior Chinamagus. I finished some basic training and seen a lot of new things in Nuanor continent. I'm really excited about the adventures to come.
It seems you've really taken to the adventurer lifestyle. You might want to try out some bounty quests. Bounty quests are a variety of contract. The guild has already set up a special assignment for the new adventurer, but you'll have to wait a bit. In the meantime, we hope you'll continue to
Special assignment? Sounds intriguing. Guess I'll wait then. For my own safety, I'll strive to get stronger.
A meteor. Just like the one I saw on Blue Star. Could it be another one of our own kind has arrived?
Slowly adjusting to this place now. When the space fluctuations calm down, we can have tea together.
I'm guessing you must be the new member of the association that Bai Lu mentioned before, right?
Yes, don't know if you are.
I'm Wen Anmu, from the seminary, and I've done some research on divine power. The space... At this moment, things from beyond the Yunshui realm can cross into Yunshui through the time rift. Like...
Take, for instance, a few extraterrestrial planets. The solar eclipse today is due to the ancient star streams, you know. Look, isn't it beautiful? As Yao captured this with the association's telescope. It looks quite similar to the scene when you last visited, doesn't it?
Let me introduce you.
It seems we have another hopeful new adventurer. There also appears to be some...
President Long, it would be quite boring if you always told the truth with one word.
Haha! I'm not just a name. However, I'm having a hard time figuring out the... Haha! Young people are always full of vigor. The main thing we need is for everyone...
Are there any new outsiders in Nuanor? After all, there have been monster invasions and storm attacks before. It took a lot out of everyone.
Well, I'm going to take a look around Sulan.
When I first got to Ceylon, I was at the seaside. Does everyone tend to show up at...
The sunset is so beautiful. Perhaps we could enjoy it a bit longer before we return to the association.
I've been in Nuanor for quite some time now. I already miss hot pot, barbecue, and crayfish.
My meteor fragments. How did it...
Both meteor fragments fused. They can actually synthesize.
Geez, let me show you, you impolite individual, what the invincible combination is all about. Ducky has the power to heal G's pain, making G invincible. I, Duck Pain, swear to protect G to the death.
Ducky, it hurts. Even without Ducky, Chirp is also hurting.
Geez, how did this happen? I'm about to give up.
Senior, this is...
When there are fluctuations in space, meteor fragments will respond. These two little ones, Copy G and Paste Duck, also showed a similar reaction. Accident? Are you referring to the danger that the outsiders faced while landing on the New Honor continent? Based on the investigation by the organization, we didn't detect any new foreigners. The Observers Organization shows no signs of actions.
We overlooked another possibility. This is an attempt to manually open a space-time portal.
Senior? Are you saying that there are people on the New Honor continent who can open a portal to other parallel worlds? If this is true, will I be able to go back to my...
Leaving Nuanor is no easy task. There were outsiders, desperate to return home, who attempted all sorts of extreme measures to open a pathway back, but all met with failure.
So that's how it is. The portal to another world indeed isn't something you can just open whenever you want. When Anmu just sent a message, he has detected the source of the spatial fluctuation power with his instruments. The portal was indeed opened from one end of the Nuanor continent, but more verification is needed for the specific situation.
Can I go take a look together?
There are many uncertainties about this matter. It's not allowed to rashly delve into it. Be patient.
All right. In the meantime, I will be getting stronger while I wait for the news. Let me know when the special commission is ready.
tribute, my wings of death are reborn in fire. With your tribute, my wings of death are reborn in fire. My wings of death are reborn in fire.
Senior, I've been gaining experience in Numenor these past few days, and have met quite a few new friends. They're all amazing adventurers. I wonder when...
Seeing a young one full of ambition is one of life's greatest pleasures. My young friend, your divine speed progress is impressive. It's time to accept the special quest from the Association.
Really? Awesome.
You can inquire Bailu for the specifics of the contract. She'll guide you on what to do. With your bright...
Senior, you're too kind. I'm off to find Sister Bailu right now.
Sister Bailu, I'm here to take on a contract quest.
Bounty quests, right? Jin the Magus just briefed me. The Association detected some abnormal spiritual fluctuations in the spirit ruins. You need to go investigate. That's the northern part of Starbloom Forest. Could undergo training to become sprites. The leader is a powerful stone monkey, who has crowned himself the Monkey King.
Wait a minute. This seems a bit familiar.
Hush. It's just a little fun between us. There are spirits from the... This contract requires you to proceed to their territory and confirm the cause of the spiritual disturbance. Perhaps it's related to the previous fluctuations. You gotta be extra careful. Thanks for caring, Sister Bailu. I'll take care of it Really? This contract requires the use of a compass and... Compasses and crystals are the most common... Here, take these. The compass and crystal are my backups, given to you as a gift for your first quest claim. One more piece of advice. The Archives Department has collected a lot of information about the spirit sequence, so make sure you're prepared before you go. The materials should be all set. Let's go! Is this the Starbloom Forest? Geez, it's so creepy. Did I go the wrong way? Since we're already here, let's use the compass first.
There's a sound up ahead.
Ah, what is this? It's a spirit ape.
Hey, it stopped? Wait, what kind of monster is that?
Chirp, thank you.
I'm sorry, I'll give you back the car.
Forget it. You can have it. Where are the other spirit apes that live here?
Chirp, thank you. I'm at Grandpa Elder's place, Squeak. There are a lot of ants out.
Did an ant scratch your leg just now? Let me bandage it for you. I can't believe I was saved by a kid. This is so embarrassing.
Chirp! The ant is bad. The king is here, he'll fight them off. Shoo!
Monkey King? No way your king's last name is Sun.
Hey, the king's surname is Yuan. Who is Sun, huh?
No, you got the wrong person. Can you take me to find your elder grandpa?
Chirp, you're a good person. I'll take you there, Squeak. Chirp, the food, it fell out. Chirp.
There are ants outside. How come you're alone? Wait, a monkey came out?
Chirp, everyone, we're hungry. We have guests today. I'm going to find some food, Squeak.
A guest! What is going on?
This is a guest of the spirit world. A red dress with ears and a tail. A good-looking brother. Chirp, there's Grandpa Elder and some guests.
The Shanghai rank battles have restarted. It's already been 300 years. But considering this...
I'm afraid no one can participate in the battles anymore, right? Except for you. The other spirit...
What Mr. Wang Ye said is indeed true. If only the king were still here.
Is that a fox demon? The myths are true. Foxes can transform into beautiful women. Hold on. Fox ears, red attire.
Elder Grandpa, I found some food. Also this individual. He saved me from the ant. Chirp, he gave me this. It's tasty. Here, Elder Grandpa.
Thanks, but Grandpa doesn't need it. Go distribute it to everyone else.
Squeak!
Thank you for rescuing this child visitor from the human world. Ever since we hid ourselves here, there have been few human visits to the clan.
Elder, I'm a new adventurer. The association has detected some unusual spiritual fluctuations in the Starbloom Forest, so I'm here to investigate. Does the Elder know what's causing the spiritual disturbance in the Starbloom Forest?
Speaking of this, today, when I arrived at the spirit ruins, the place was rich with an aura of death, not a hint. When I was a kid, I visited the Starbloom Forest with my dad and brothers. Back then, the forest was full of life. But now, after more than 300 years, what on earth happened for it to end up like this?
Hang in there just a little longer. We're almost there. You'll be able to take a rest soon. Don't collapse here.
Oops, I'm sorry. I finally found some wearable clothes.
He actually used branches to bandage the wound. Elder, I have ointment and bandages here.
Thank you for being so kind, adventurer.
Even though it's bandaged, the blood just won't stop.
It's no use, but still, thanks. It's likely due to some sort of sorcery. Chirp?
These are the leaves of the Qinglan beasts. The Qinglan...
This is too incredible.
Strange. My brother said that the Spirit Ape clan is known for their physical prowess and exceptional ability to regenerate. This kind of wound should have...
This issue is related to what you two were just asking about. You both have been kind to our tribe. I dare not keep this secret. Over 100 years ago, our tribe experienced turmoil. Since then, the forest has been in decline, a situation that's gotten out of hand. The land that was...
300 years ago, the Spirit Ape clan missed the ranked battles, and there has been no word since then.
1,000 years ago, when the ancestors of our white ape were still around, But after the demise of the white ape ancestor, the prosperity never returned, diminishing year after year. Since then, our entire clan has devoted its strength to serve the king, all in an effort to revive the glory of our forebears. Until Our ruler, Beast King Yuan Hong, has retrieved the relics of our white ape ancestor from the spiritual realm. With the aid of the ancestor's relics, the king's cultivation has made great strides over the past century, giving our tribe hope for resurgence. However, the elder Yuan Song betrayed the king back then. On that day, the forest was shaking and trembling. The temple was falling apart. Not a single clan member survived.
But why did Elder Yuan Song betray us?
It's unknown to anyone. The traitor, Yuan Song, was the king's mentor. They were like father and son. Before the dramatic transformation of the White Ape Temple, they had disagreements. But no one could have ever imagined. Don't know what that traitor did, but the spiritual veins have been gradually drying up, and a sinister demonic power has emerged. This demonic power is polluting the forest. It's probably what you're referring to as spiritual disturbances.
So, this is the reason for the fluctuation in spiritual energy.
After the chaos, only the elderly and weak of our tribe were left. We are all deeply concerned about our king. Over the past century, most of our time has been spent on the task of entering the temple to rescue the king, so...
Once the runner-up of the rank of the spirit realm, they are now being bullied by the Ent sprites.
Alas, the relics of our ancestors have sunk underground with the White Ape Temple, and the Starbloom Forest is in such a state of ruin. Now, no matter how hard the children train, there's no payoff. As long as we can enter the temple and underground palace to find the relics of the king and ancestors, everything will be fine.
The spirit apes are in chaos. The spiritual veins are depleted, and there's a disturbance in the magic power. Elder Yuan Lin, I'm going to the White Ape Temple to investigate.
Me! Can I come along too?
Why does it feel like he's hiding something? Such a sly fox!
Thank you both very much. The temple is dangerous, and although we are willing to help, there is really nothing we can do. I only know that at the entrance of the temple, there is a vine... After the seal, there is still a group of subordinates of the traitor. Although they are dead, they still obey his orders. In order to break through this formation, the tribesmen suffered countless casualties. If you go straight east from here, you'll find the temple. I can't accompany you both, so please be sure to be careful.
It seems this place is the White Ape Temple built by the Spirit Ape clan in the past. There might be some mechanisms. Let's have a look around.
These ivy vines have the gate locked up tight. It's impossible to open.
Someone used a fire here. Can a torch be used to burn the vine?
Worthy of being the legacy of the...
It's that simple? You're a smart, eh? No matter what, as long as it can be unfastened, let's go, Fox. Prince Wangya.
Wasn't it said that behind the vine are the subordinates of the traitor? Why are there so many stone monkey statues? They seem like they're...
The stone monkey can actually move, and it can hit people.
It's a sealing technique. They were probably sealed like this in a blink of an eye. More than that, Didn't you notice? The road in the center of the platform is completely empty, with the stone monkeys only gathering on the left and right. Could it be? Someone got there before us?
Someone has been here. Could it be him?
Dressed in black, wielding a sword? Around 13 or 14 years old? No way.
Are you all right? What's with your face? You look like you've seen a ghost. Or do you owe him money?
That little devil probably owes me more money. Enough about that. There's no way forward. There might be a mechanism here. Let's search around.
What is this on the wall?
Synchronized breathing. Circulating limbs. But it's a bit odd. It's as if the mural is drawing in some sort of power.
Why is it weird? Since we are cultivators, absorbing power is considered normal, right?
This is different. Humans indeed have a method of cultivation that involves absorbing the power of constellations. But it's not the same in the spiritual realm. While the paths of cultivation may vary across different races, they all boil down to resonating with the force of nature. And this mural, instead of resonating, it seems more like it's relentlessly harnessing the power of nature.
Do you suspect that the depletion of spiritual veins is related to this method of cultivation?
The cultivation method of the silverback chieftain from the past doesn't seem to be like this. Training day and night for the sake of the tribe. The tribe members always have their heroic ancestors in their hearts.
There's a saying on our star. To wear the crown, one must bear its weight. As the king of a tribe. However, in our hometown, there's an old saying. The rise and fall of the world rests on every individual.
Every man has a duty. Interesting. Even though I've traveled all over, I should invite you to the Fox Palace for a little drink with my brother Wang. You guys will definitely hit it off.
Perhaps my hometown is a bit out of the way, and you, Mr. Wangya, might not have been there.
It really is this little rascal. Kinglin wooden staff. This must be the spirit ape elder they were talking.
You? Long time no see, little Crunchy. Have you missed this young master?
The day of the end has arrived.
The power of Qinglin Wood is fluctuating wildly. Step back. Phew. That was close. Even though it's just a branch of Qinglin Wood, if it were to detonate...
We'd rather go down together than be kept from entering the underground palace. What secrets are hidden deep in the
Right. You didn't attend the Spirit Ape Clan history class, so you don't know what's in the temple.
The Imperial Society experience. According to outside rumors, there are treasures from the spiritual world.
But I remember that such high-risk relics are not included in the training scope of Imperial Society trainees. If your mother knew...
If you don't speak up, how would Mom know?
Whether you say it or not depends on my mood. But we played well just now.
We'll talk about the gossip later. Now we should put the matter of the underground palace first.
This one here is the elder who once incited a rebellion, and is also the reason for the temple's downfall.
He seems to have lost his mind. Probably can't get anything out of him.
Yeah. But as Wang Yu said, the Beast King Yuan Hong and the White Ape relic are still missing.
No way. The moment the illusion expires, this old monkey will immediately detonate the Qinglin wooden branch.
Sure. I'm Xuanji, an Imperial Shrine student. Nice to meet you.
There's also a statue of the silverback chief.
Ups and downs are a common occurrence in the world.
Thinking so much at such a young age, be careful of losing hair. Here, take this. It might come in handy if you come across the...
Thank you. You are very skilled. Can I extend an invitation for you to join?
Huh? Thanks, but I think the Adventurers Association is pretty good.
Please be sure to consider this proposal. There's no way out. Maybe there's a mechanism. Let's have a look around.
I've looked everywhere. There's no mechanism. This cliff...
It's the voice of the Beast King. Be careful. A sense of deep resentment and hostility in this roar.
Having been sealed for over 100 years, he might have gone as mad as the Elder.
If only it were just that.
The fox had...
Harnessing...
Uh-huh. If this staff can be used to command the vine, then these vines...
Be careful.
Don't go in. We were all wrong. The king, Starbloom, forest.
No signs of life. It should be the soul of a dead ape. More than 100 years have passed. Yet it's still holding...
It may be related to the Beast King from the temple. Let's go.
Phew. Good thing it's not too late. Are you guys okay?
You dare to show up in front of me again? Is it because you have these helpers, teacher?
The king.
But do you know, for over 100 years, there hasn't been a moment where I didn't want to tear you into fragments, to consume you. Mere humans, mere sinners. Do you really think you can confront the hatred of the Beast King and...
The one who harmed the Starbloom Forest. Truly arrogant. Not even knowing the true path of cultivation of the Silverback Chieftain. Yet so smug about the spiritual realm. The so-called training with the White Ape relics, at the expense of all creatures in the Starbloom Forest, even the vitality of the Spirit Ape tribe. It's a pity that even today the Spirit Ape clan still guards the forest ruins, oblivious to the past. They are still eagerly awaiting the return of their king, hoping to restore their former glory.
Nine-tailed! Yuan-song! You dare to command the Nine-tailed? Betraying our clan? Is it not enough to imprison me and to cut off the hope of our...
Manipulating the Nine-tailed? Ha! You're the one who's beyond help, Beast King. You're the one who destroyed the hopes of the Spirit Ape clan. It's just a guess. My elder brother once mentioned, the Qinglin Divine Tree can sense the intentions of people's hearts. Qinglin Wood...
Draining the life force from the forest's spiritual veins for cultivation is like fishing in troubled waters. It's totally backwards. As a king, how could he not realize the damage this method of cultivation could do to his people?
The hero in the eyes of the Spirit Ape clan turns out to be the real villain of this tragedy.
Back in the day, I noticed a dramatic increase in the forest's spiritual energy consumption, in the presence of a demonic aura, but I was still one step too late.
Starbloom Forest. It's the ancestral home of our clan. Even if we want to restore...
Traitor! Stop your hypocrisy! The clan's cultivation has been in vain, and our clan has no hope of recovery. It's all because of you. The day we make it back to the Shanghai rank, we can surely restore our clan. The day the Spirit Ape clan is restored is when we save the Starbloom Forest.
My king, that's not the correct way of training. Well, things have come to...
Useless again! Because you said it, you couldn't help but destroy the tokens and steal the relics. Trapped in a cage, this king will not see the light of day for 100 years.
Reviving the Spirit Ape clan and save the Starbloom Forest? The so-called polar opposites are just that. You can't see what the Starbloom Forest looks like, or the current situation of the Spirit Ape clan. P. Lend me your crystal. Nothing but desolate lands, no signs of life, and this is all you're doing.
Impossible! This is impossible! Don't think you can fool me. Starbloom Forest is rich in spiritual veins. Even if you extract a bit, it wouldn't end up like this.
Are you still deceiving yourself, Beast King? Do you need to see it to believe it?
I won't believe a single word you've said. The Spirit Ape clan being the leader of Starbloom, no way! How—
Indeed. Deceiving oneself is always easier than facing the truth. You're more than welcome to continue hiding in this temple,
until your kin lay down their lives to forge a path for you.
What? Cunning nine-tailed?
There are many skeletons of the spirit.
Vine, seal it! Yuan Song, you dare!
But they came for you. You're their king. Can't you even bear the responsibility?
100 years later, still causing havoc among our people. Our people. How are we now?
Those living spirit apes were all injured. They only started to get better after Wang Ye treated them with Qinglin leaf.
This can't be! Our clan's body is superior in the spiritual realm. How could we even have—
Yep. Just as you suspected. It's due to the White Ape relics. Even today, the White Ape relics are still draining their life force.
Even so, they still yearn to return to the Shanghai rank. Even if they can no longer train. Even if—
The forest's spiritual veins have dried up, leaving our tribe unable to train. The leader of all spirits is now being oppressed by the Ents.
I've met Yuan Lin, the current elder of the Spirit Ape clan. He mentioned that they've always had faith in you making a comeback to the Shanghai rank. They've always believed that everything will be alright as long as you can return to Star—
All that has been sought for thousands of years eventually returns to dust. How could it be your—
What on earth is Elder Yuan Song up to?
Burning his own soul and spirit essence was just barely enough to save his life.
His days are numbered. The 100-year seal is no small feat. It has already drained his soul and spirit. Let him fulfill his last wish. Before heading to the Soul Realm, hopefully he will have fewer regrets.
Why, I've been teaching the king for hundreds of years. I've long considered him.
If a father doesn't educate his child, it's his fault. If a teacher isn't strict, it's their laziness.
Yes, all of this, it's my fault. The king's memory, I sealed it.
Wisdom has vanished. Memories have faded away. Perhaps for him.
Is that the White Ape relics? The Beast King's cultivation of wicked methods and that mysterious magic power. Could they all originate from it?
The battle for the Shanghai rank kicks off again. What's the use of forcing you to join the war? Forget it.
Useless. Useless. There's no way a useless person like me could ever become the White Ape Ancestor.
I've let down my teacher and my clan. I can't even uphold the honor of the Spirit Ape clan. I can't! No one acknowledges you. You can't get admitted. No matter what you do, it's all in vain.
Even if the wood carving can be fixed, what's lost is not allowed to return.
How ridiculous. The Silverback Chieftain was so magnificent back in the day. Who would have thought his successors would end up like this?
You! Who are you? Go away! The Spirit Ape clan doesn't need outsiders meddling in our...
The glory of the ancestors might be forsaken, but the pride of the Beast King can't be put down. Well, they are old friends after all. For the sake of our past friendship, let's return this to the rightful owner.
The relics of the White Ape Ancestor? You...
All the karma in the world, what comes around goes around. Remember, what I gifted today, you will repay someday.
This is the Beast King's memory? The individual who brought the White Ape relics. The magic that's now corrupting the forest. It's likely what he left in the White Ape relics.
The Beast King is wholeheartedly set on reviving the Spirit Ape clan, but he's too impatient for success. Could it be that the mysterious man took advantage of this to lure him in?
This person's purpose is elusive. Fortunately, without the Beast King's training and support, the magic power in this relic should have dissipated.
So... it all started because of me, after all. In the end, there's one last thing I need to entrust to you. Please, this is the Millennium Inheritance of the Spirit Ape Clan, not a wicked method of extracting spiritual veins.
Elder Yuan Song, please rest assured, I will take him back to the Spirit Ape clan. Now that the truth is clear.
Go. From now on, I can no longer look after you, nor hold you back. You have never let me down, but it is I who have failed you. The burden that the Spirit Ape clan has been seeking for 1,000 years is so... But I never imagined it would harm you to this extent. From now on, there are no more responsibilities of the Spirit Ape clan, nor the shackles of the Temple's seal. The world is vast, not limited. Even though it might only be for a brief moment of time, I still wish for you to find liberation.
The fire feather, the spirit of the azure flame, following the path of heaven, born to face the calamity.
Even though the sanity is no longer there, the feelings can't be wiped away. Perhaps this is the best finale.
As a king, he shoulders the responsibility of restoring the clan by himself. This burden is difficult, but being unable to do anything about it, this feeling is probably...
The White Ape relics might just be a spark. Like you said, bearing the responsibility of reviving the entire tribe, the anticipation in the eyes of our people. That's... The 1,000-year-old resolve of the Spirit Ape clan has become an unbreakable chain for the Beast King.
As a ruler, it's only natural to shoulder the responsibility for the prosperity of his subjects. Even though the Beast King has made a grave mistake, his intentions can be pardoned. Where the generations live, where the generations go, which is more important?
But to prosper the Spirit Apes clan, why rely on an individual, instead of cultivating together as a whole clan to enhance the overall strength? After all, the more wood, the bigger the flame.
The power of the entire race.
Is this a proverb from your hometown again? Ha! It's really interesting. It seems that I must visit your hometown when I have time. With the precedent of the Spirit Ape clan, I should also remind Brother Wang that it is better to relax and enjoy the flowers and the moon once in a while, than to work hard all day long on...
It's getting late. Let's get going. Elder Yuan Lin is still waiting for us.
The demons no longer dare to invade the Starbloom Forest, but the chieftain also lost his divine power.
Chirp, but still, Grandpa White Ape made it onto the list.
Of course. The Silverback chieftain eventually
You're back. Did you happen to see the relics of the king and our ancestors? This is the Qinglin staff. Fantastic. Just fantastic. The staff is here, so I presume you've already taken care of... Is the king well? Can we enter the temple to welcome back the king?
This, what the Spirit Ape clan knows, is drastically different from the truth. They might not be able to handle it if told directly, but if it's left unsaid... We really did see them. We also heard a lot about the things from the past.
Your Majesty, Elder Yuan Song. I cannot believe it. What kind of...
The identity of that person remains unknown. However, the White Ape...
Ah, after hundreds of years, nothing but delusions. If we had focused on our cultivation, maybe the Spirit Ape clan...
Elder Yuan Song mentioned that the Silverback chieftain had once left a method of cultivation within the staff. I believe, perhaps the Silverback chieftain's intention was to hope...
The original intention of the White Ape. If we had understood earlier, maybe there would be no way.
The past is set in stone. The elders might as well consider how the Spirit Ape clan will survive in the future. Qinglin Wood has the power of recovery, and with the help of the staff, the Star Velvet Forest. However, the process is incredibly lengthy, potentially taking thousands or even tens of thousands of years.
For millennia, the Starbloom Forest could not be restored, and our tribe failed to continue their training. The children can only
Alternatively, the Elder could lead the clan to relocate to Yingling County. the Forest of 100 Badgers, located between the Fox Palace and... After years of cultivation, maybe a second White Ape King will really be born.
To prioritize my hometown, or what has been sought after for my old and worn-out body, unfit to be the king. This... all right. This, even though Starbloom Forest has withered to such a...
Home of generations, where the heart goes. Can't we have...
It's impossible to have the best of both worlds. As of today, it's indeed hard to achieve. The heroic spirits of our ancestors are upon us. In Yingling, children will live a better life, devote themselves to practice, and prepare for the... Indeed, there is something. Before his last breath, Elder Yuan Song had wished for the king. Adventurer, could you take care of our king? The quest of the Spirit Ape clan for a... Although I am ignorant, I hope that the king can be as Elder Yuan Song wishes.
Thus, this relic, along with all things past, shall be offered up before the statue.
Everything is available.
Gotta be like Grandpa White Ape.
Just like the ancestors of the White Ape back in the day.
There is still a lot of pure spiritual power in the relics, which may be able to nourish the spiritual veins of the forest. The recovery of Star Antler Forest is just around the corner.
All right. That's good. Once the forest revives, our Spirit Ape clan might still be able to... We're really great.
All clans in the spiritual world should help each other. Elder Yuan Lin, you're too kind. Let's say goodbye here. I must return to Yingling, although I want to stay longer, but the matter involves the spirit world.
I'll walk with you. The experience at the Capital Society has come to an end, and it...
Hey, are you worried about the consequences of going back? After all, you have been running away alone for... The little girl from the Liu family would probably say, it's my fault for not being able to...
So she handed it over to you. Aren't you the one who claims to be the best at dealing with children?
Isn't this bad? I think it's time for you to learn how to coax girls. Want to go back to the Adventurers Guild?
Now that the investigation has revealed the truth, I should return to the association.
Once things at the Fox Palace are settled, this young master will come to Sulan to hang out with you guys again.
Entrustment. The matter of the Spirit Ape clan is important, so we should go and tell the seniors first. Senior, I'm back. Oh, Sister Bailu is here too. The newbies are truly brimming with energy. Oh my, I'm suddenly feeling a tad bit threatened.
Looks like my friend's journey to the spirit ruins was quite rewarding.
I've uncovered the secrets of the Spirit Ape clan. The unusual fluctuations in spiritual energy that I was contracted to investigate. By the way, I also took some photos of the spirit ruins. Senior, Bailu, have a look.
Good shot. The quest was completed quite promptly. I see potential.
The white ape relics could have provided assistance for cultivation, but they were tainted by someone using demonic powers. Unlike divine power, the demonic power is frenzied and rampant. If allowed to grow, it will only bring disaster.
It took 1,000 years of obsession to finally come to a realization. Unable to obtain what is desired, unable to let go, everyone struggles to escape.
By the way, Senior, what's the origin of that mysterious man in the Beast King's memory?
I'm at a loss for answers at the moment. Tomorrow, I'll head to the Palace of Floating Cloud.
You've been hustling hard lately. You must be pretty worn out. Why not head back and rest up? We can catch up another day.